Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I wanted to create a channel that would speak a lot about mental health and maybe do a little bit of makeup while I talk about it. Today is not a good day to video in my house. I needed to get out of the house today. I just kind of went through a really stressful situation just like a few minutes ago. I wanted to kind of talk about the disorder I have and what it means to me, and maybe kind of get some ideas from you guys, see how you feel about mental health. If you have a mental illness, what your take is on what mental illness you have, what you guys suffer, what you guys go through every day. I have borderline personality disorder. It sounds a lot worse than it is. It just basically, it means that you have a really hard time handling and managing your emotions. Your emotions are really out of whack. You can have mood swings, and sometimes the symptoms can be misconstrued as bipolar disorder. And just last week, I was told by my doctor, she's a new doctor, and it was my very first appointment, and she did an assessment. She let me know that what I had was definitely not bipolar in the slightest, which was kind of a relief. So that was really nice to hear. But the downside is that I still have something wrong with me. So I kind of was relieved, but I was kind of still stressed out that I was like, oh, fuck, now I have something still wrong with me. I'm not just normal. So that kind of fucking sucks. But I just wanted to kind of talk about today what just happened. So I ordered some things from a clothing store last night, and I wanted to get some jeans, wanted to get some cute clothes because I need to restock my wardrobe, that kind of thing. So I ordered everything, and then I decided that I didn't want it, and that's kind of an impulsive thing about me. I tend to go back and forth with wanting things, not wanting things, feeling guilty when I buy them, being content when I buy things, feeling secure when I buy things, feeling insecure when I buy things. And it can be everyday stuff too, like relationships, friendships, things with my family, things with my own daughter at home. And they can trigger me to feel very angry extremely quickly. I mean, extremely quickly. So I called customer service to see if I could return my order or cancel my order. They said that it had already been released. A portion of it had already been released. So I was like, oh, okay. So maybe if part of the order has already been released, maybe you can cancel the other part of it, and I can get maybe refunded half of it, because I just wanted to prioritize with my spending and thought that maybe I needed something else. I just kind of felt like I wasn't spending my money wisely. Like maybe I kind of didn't deserve new clothes. I could just kind of deal with what I have now. So I got really heated. I know that's not the customer service agent's fault. I know that. I know that in my head, that it's not her fault. But what kind of triggered me to be a little upset was that she sounded like she really didn't care about her job. She sounded like, oh shit, another cancellation. Oh well, I'll just say that I can't do it, and then they'll be on their merry way. Well, I'm not one of those people that can actually just be on her merry way. I feel like I have to bite back. I feel like I have to say something about it. And that's not always the best way to handle things. I know that. I can comprehend that that's not how adults should act. But with the way that my emotions are and have been lately, I feel like I just snap back extremely quickly, and it makes me feel horrible in the end. It really makes me feel guilty. It makes me feel like I did something wrong, even if I didn't do something wrong. I don't know. I just kind of, I don't know, I got really sad about it. because like I'm really upset that they can't cancel the order, but I understand that they can't cancel the order, so now I just have to deal. And then when it gets here, I can either choose to keep the items or return the items or whatever the case may be. So I don't know, like I just started kind of crying, tearing up, like I was so frustrated. And my doctor kind of told me, she was like, hey, why don't you just focus and really think about why you're upset. What is really making you upset? What is the real reason? Not the triggers, not the thing that shoots you into that anger right away. Really kind of dig down deep and try and figure out the real reason why you're angry. Is it an insecurity issue? Are you sad about other things going on and you just feel the need to snap at people? Are you going through something in your life that is really making you feel insecure and angry at yourself, and then you project on other people that anger? I have no idea. But I think that I just was really frustrated because I really wanted that extra money, because I don't have a lot of money. I kind of wanted that extra money that I did have for something else that maybe I needed that took priority over clothes. So there's that. I wanted to create this channel because I have always wanted to create a YouTube channel, but I never felt confident enough to create a YouTube channel. I never really thought that I was the kind of person to create a YouTube channel. I always kind of thought, no one is going to watch me. No one's going to want to hear what I have to say. I'm not really going to make a change. It's not about making money for me. I could care less if I make money from a YouTube channel. It's more about informing people and making people aware of mental health, that it is a real thing, that it's not taboo anymore. It is acceptable to have a chemical or personality imbalance, and you can be okay with that. You can manage it. Not everyone takes medicine to help with their issues. A lot of people self-medicate. I am not one of those people. It's definitely kind of hard to deal with. It's also kind of weird to be in front of a camera and not talking to actual people. But in the end result is you are talking to actual people, but it's via the internet, via video, that kind of stuff. I'm really nervous, if you guys couldn't tell. I've never really taken videos of myself before. I don't really like the way that I look, even though I get a lot of compliments on my eyes, my smile, da-da-da-da-da-da. I've always felt really insecure about myself. A lot of it has to do with my weight. A lot of it has to do with things that people have told me in the past. And it just kind of keeps tagging along into every situation that I go into in life. And it just kind of never goes away. With borderline personality disorder, it is a personality disorder, so there's nothing chemically wrong with me. So my doctors have told me that it is manageable, a lot easier to manage than, say, bipolar or schizophrenia or, severe OCD, that kind of thing. But over time, you can develop ways to cope, ways to handle your stress, ways to get through the day, get through the week, whatever you need, and you can eventually reverse the behaviors that you've learned. Because with borderline personality disorder, a lot of the behaviors are learned from a young age into teenage years, into early adulthood, midlife, that kind of stuff. So obviously it will take more time to reverse the damage than it takes to create the damage and the suffering. But now that I finally know what is going on with me, there's such a sense of relief. I've never felt such relief before to finally know what's going on with me, what's going on up here. And it's really hard to talk about because I just found this out a week ago. So, I mean, it is real. It's a real thing. I feel like a lot of people who have mental illnesses don't talk about them or aren't comfortable because people judge, and everyone's going to judge. I mean, that's just the world that we live in today. But, you know, I wanted to be someone on YouTube that is real, that doesn't bullshit around, that doesn't get caught up in the drama, but just wants to talk about things, just wants to get things off her chest. And maybe, you know, this YouTube channel can be maybe a small saving grace in a way to kind of release what's going on with me, and, you know, maybe get feedback from other people. I don't know what the result of this YouTube channel is going to be, but I definitely thought maybe just talking about the situation that just occurred would kind of shed some light on mental issues and it's just small bullshit that can create a larger cloud of darkness over you. And I just felt like, hey, fuck it, I'm just gonna take a video, I'm just gonna talk about it, I'm just gonna let people know, and hopefully I'll update, you know, everybody about what's going on with me weekly, bi-weekly. I haven't really decided yet, but amidst all that, I am sitting in the car. I'm just outside the bank. I was going to go to the bank and pull some money out, but kind of going through this video, I've decided not to do that. I think I'm just going to go back home, you know, do some self-care, some meditation maybe, just kind of calm my brain down a little bit and just reevaluate my day. So if you guys are still watching, thank you. It means a lot that you would listen. I didn't know I could make a now going on 12 minutes video. That's quite an accomplishment for me. I think I look great on camera a little bit. I'm not going to get a little too vain there, but I think I do look all right. Sorry for getting teary-eyed, but with borderline, people feel very intensely, very quickly, and they don't know that that's what they're feeling until it's there, until it's on the surface. And we tend to hurt a lot of people, and we don't mean to. We tend to hurt a lot of people, and they get caught in the crossfire, and it kind of ruins things for our relationships, whether that be romantic relationships, friendships, family relationships, and family dynamics. I have a 3-year-old, well, she's almost 3, but I have a 3-year-old, and she is the light of my life. But sometimes her behaviors, because she's 3, really test my limits. And so I'm trying to learn as a single mom how to handle that, how to kind of handle those things, you know, how she acts, how she the little attitude she has, and the sass and stuff. And I'm recognizing things in her that my mom has recognized in me as a young child. And I think me facing a mini me is really difficult for me, because I'm like, oh shit, that's where I get it. That's me, you know. I didn't realize that, but now it's in my face, and there it is, and now I have to learn how to deal with that. So again, if you guys want to comment on anything, maybe give me some startup ideas on makeup ideas, something small, because I'm not super talented at makeup. I've just been learning how to do my own and just getting better at my own. But I will eventually make a video where I do my own makeup. Just kind of maybe leave some comments below. I will link my Instagram down below in the description box if you guys want to follow me on Instagram. And I just started my Twitter. I've never really known how to do Twitter. It's never really been a social media platform that I've wanted to be on, but now that I kind of have learned how to use it, I'm liking it more and more. And there's a lot of people that I follow on there. So hopefully this will get me subscribers. I'm not really too sure, but every day is a learning experience, and definitely today was a learning experience for me. So I'll definitely take what I learned today and use it in the future. So, all right, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys have a great day and try to stay strong. Bye.